It is with profound sorrow and collective remembrance that we announce the passing of Mrs. Virginia Baptiste, affectionately known as Miss Anto and Mother, the cherished matriarch of the Johnson and Baptiste families and the beloved pillar of the community of Micoud. Born on January 1st, 1946, Miss Anto departed this life at 8:05 p.m. on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, at the age of 79, surrounded by all her children and community during a sacred moment of praise and worship. A fitting farewell for a woman whose life was marked by quiet generosity, nurturing, and unwavering love that shaped generations of her family and the community of Micoud and beyond. Also left to reflect in deep remembrance are her two daughters, Beverly Johnson of Micoud, Nadege Baptiste, Head of Unit Organization of Eastern Caribbean States OECS Commission, her four sons, Ethan Bryce Baptiste, Managing Director of Bryce & Company Limited, Godfrey Baptiste, Sales Director of Bryce & Company Limited, Ricky Rocker Baptiste, Director of International Trade, Ministry of External Affairs, Edwin Jella Baptiste, Project Manager of Bryce & Company Limited. 18 grandchildren: Winnell Johnson, General Manager of Bryce & Company Limited, Nicole Herman Johnson, Marketing Officer of Bryce & Company Limited, Kaden Baptiste, student of St. Mary's College, Kedra Joa Baptiste, student of Vieux-Fort Comprehensive School, Germany Baptiste, student of the Auger Combined School, Frijan Baptiste, employee of Fauna and Flora, Isa Olympia Baptiste, student of Auger Combined School, Jatil Baptiste, student of Auger Combined School, Rina Baptiste, student of UE, Khadija Baptiste, residing in the USA, Shekwil Baptiste of Micoud, Tiffany Finel Baptiste of Micoud, Crispin Bastien, Sales Representative of Bryce & Company, Devonte Verneige in the British Army, Kobe Baptiste, employee of Bryce & Company, Aziza Baptiste, student of the St. Joseph's Convent, Kawai Mafre of Micoud, Nazier Shea Faisal, student of Bright Minds Academy. Great-grandchildren: Catalia Roy of USA, Deshawn Francis, Kayla Francis, Amelie Edward, Ganon Baptiste, all of Micoud. Daughters-in-law: Iva Baptiste, employee of the OECS Commission, Reverend Digna Baptiste, Nelia Ganes, manager of the cell. Son-in-law: Nigel Faisal, attorney at law. Two special sons: Bernard Joseph, residing in the USA, Kali Kanai, manager of Bryce Water Tanks. 3 of 4 sisters: Veronica Pierre, better known as Kati of Tiroche Micoud, Veronica Joseph, better known as Gertrude of Tiroche Micoud, Agatha Palton of Savants Bay, Vieux-Fort. 7 of 9 brothers: Ernest Johnson, better known as Rudy of Tiroche Micoud, Linus Johnson of St. Croix, Lucius Johnson, better known as Lulu Boy, taxi driver of Salvin Taxi Association, Octavius Johnson, better known as Bob, of Grace Vieux-Fort, Albert Cherubin, better known as T Black of Tiroche Micoud, Kenny Neptune of Tiroche Micoud, Marcy Neptune residing in the USA. The family of the late siblings, William Gregory Johnson of England, Orrin Rex Johnson of St. Croix, Bernadette Johnson of Tiroche Miku. Nieces, Inif Sudat of Fort Myers, Florida, Shirley Pierre Ogis, Curriculum Officer, Ministry of Education, Edna Joseph residing in the USA, Debbie Alfred of Texas, Sherba Dujo residing in the USA, Abigail Princess Joseph of St. Croix, Vernette Frederick residing in the USA, Gilda Bissett of Tiroche Miku, Johanna Johnson of Texas, Jamie Mitchell of St. Croix, Mary Bissett of Barbados, Cleofa Innocent residing in the USA, Della Danielle, Branch Manager of Bryce & Company Limited, Brittany Daniel, Employee of Lucilec, Albertina Cherubin, Employee of Slasper, Albina Cherubin, Employee of St. Lucia Fire Service, Alna Cherubin, Teacher of Miku Primary School, Karim Neptune of Tiroche Miku, Kenitha Neptune of Tiroche Miku. Nephews, Laurie Pierre of Exotic Hideaway Tiroche Miku, Kent Joseph, Manager of KJ's Trucking, Anthony Johnson of Sunscap Travel Club, Architectural Technician at Context Design, Eden Felicien, residing in the USA, Danny Joseph of Ancillary, Lyndon Joseph of Texas, Anthony Jabatis of the USA, Kevin Joseph of New York, Leo Steve Constable of Tiroche Miku, Kim Eriste residing in the USA, Kernan Sudat of Tiroche Miku, Austin Ray Augustine residing in the USVI, Nelbert Wilson of Tiroche Miku. Sisters-in-law, Alicia Johnson of Tiroche Miku, Frances Johnson of Graceview Fort, Leona Audrey Johnson of St. Croix, Maslin Johnson of St. Croix, Rosalind Cherubin of Tiroche Miku, Jacqueline Neptune residing in the USA, Fabiana Neptune residing in Tiroche Miku. Brother-in-law, Thompson Palton of Savants Bayview Fort. Godchildren, Sophia Bissett of Tiroche Miku, Lucia Constable of Tiroche Miku, Alif Willie residing in St. Thomas, Wilston Willie, better known as Stano of Tiroche Miku. Children of her beloved husband, Claudius Proof Evans and family, Nereus Mason Evans and family residing in the USA, Marina Mana Davidson and family, Octavia Lorraine Augustine Gasper and family residing in Canada, Stephen King Marriott of St. Croix, Jabatis Johnny Marriott and family of Miku, Veronica Marriott and family of Miku, Hippolyte Smalley Monroe of Miku, Pastor Johnson Frederick and family residing in Trinidad, Wendy Eriste and family of Deriso Mikud. Special friends who became family, Cynthia John of the USA, Vida James of Miku, Cecilia Mabeng Augustine of the USA, Miss Ellis St. Rose of Cicero, Mrs. Catherine James of Monjiro Grosile, Otilda and Heno Rosary of Miku, Raymond Cyril and wife of Top of the World, Siverius Timel Klese, Zilo Tuse of Miku, Dr. Didicus Jules, Director General of the OECS Commission, Antoine Bibi Justin, residing in the USA, Nicholas Toby Jamari, residing in St. Croix, Linus Joseph, residing in the USA, Annie Camille, residing in the USA, Bertha Bissett, longest-standing employee of Anto's supermarket, family of the late Artie and Dub of Deriso, Corily Willie of Miku, Lorna St. Mary of Miku, Miss Golinda Mitchell of Miku, Tobier of Miku, Sophia Evans, residing in the USA, Shanti Greaves, Myriat of Miku, Timothea Mafre of Miku. Also left to reflect in deep remembrance are the Jabatis family of Monripo and Miku, the Cyril family of Tiroshe Miku, the Constable family of Tiroshe Miku, Merlin Constable of Barbados, the Tutuyut family of Tiroshe Miku, family of the late Grand Aunt, Miss Ryle Duncan, family of the late nephew, Michael Alexander, the Dantes family of Miku, the Lezom family of Miku, the Klese family of Tiroshe and Miku, the Joseph family of Miku, the Cox family of Miku, the Henry family of Abdalang Miku, the George family of Miku, the Simeon family of Tiroshe, the James family of Miku, past and present staff of Anto's supermarket, staff of Bryce & Company Limited, staff of Tea Cuisine, Ellen Lubrin of the Mon Castries, members of the Miku Youth and Sports Groups, Hot Ice Football Club, Fresh Legs, Dynamic Fresh Ones, Dunmas Carnival Band. Special thanks to Nurse Merlin Lezom, Dr. Sherwin James, Dr. Merle Clark, Dr. Richard Burt, Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Ditney Downs. She will be cherished and remembered by the entire community of Mikud, especially up the line, Au Village and Volet, along with countless relatives and friends both here and abroad, whose lives she generously touched. The funeral service of our beloved Mrs. Virginia Jabatis, affectionately known as Miss Anto and Mother, proprietor of Anto's supermarket of Abdalang Miku, will be held on Saturday, July 25, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. at the St. Lucy's Parish National Shrine in Miku. Following the service, she will be interred at the Miku Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux Fort. May she rest safe and peacefully in the arms of her Creator.